on your own dime, on your own time. Ain't making no money with none of it yet.
Hell no.
Just putting in your work, putting in your man hours.
Just pulling up just every night. I was sleeping there 2-3 days at a time. Not taking a shower, not brushing my teeth, nothing.
Because like you said, you're not signed to them anything. They just allowing you to be there.
I was like,
free
studio? Yeah.
That's a different level of belief and commitment. A different level of sacrifice.
Yeah.
That you have to have in order to do this shit.
They had like reached out and it was just like Cardi working. We need a pack. I was just cooking up. And he called me. He was like, shit, I'm gonna pull up on you. We probably made like 5 that day.
5 that day, but of course the one that go be like the simplest one you don't need to think about.
You can see where we at, man, the big A. This is BackTrak, Don Cannon, the General. I'm here with Mono, OG Parker, the superheroes. This is BackTrak, baby. Wait till you see what we got going on. We in here, baby. Shop tomorrow. Make sure you get the fitteds. And you know what this is, man. Like and subscribe. Holla at me. Long story short, we are back in the A, and I'm sitting here, man. We had a good conversation off the camera. Yeah. My man is in this joint. He thinks it's Uncle Activities, but we're gonna call him OG. And this is OG Parker, and my man Mono. What's up with y'all?
My brother.
Man, where OG come from? You just told me you was Unc. You was having Uncle Activities. You're not Unc, bro. I'm Unc. Unless you calling me Grandpa. Like, I don't want to be Grandpa, but I'll be Unc.
You OG, I'm Unc, and then we got YNs.
Yeah.
It's the levels.
So where did OG come from? You thought you was always the OG?
I just been in the streets my whole life.
Yo!
Nah, for real though, rest in peace, my brother, OG Mako. You know, I was in OGG, so we was working, and it's gonna sound lame as hell, but my original producer name was Pretty Boy Parker.
Okay.
And then I was like, yeah, that ain't it. I was like, we gotta clip that, and then he was like, bro, he was like, just do OG Parker. And I was like, oh shit, that's hard.
Yeah, I had a similar story. My name was Donnie Brasco in college, and I found out he was a cop. You know what I'm saying? I'll go back to my real name. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting into that. Mono, where you get your name from, bro?
Man, all my friends in school always used to call me T. Romano. So, like, as I got into the industry, everybody just cut it short and just be like, Mono. So,
and where you from?
I'm from Atlanta, born and raised. Like, I was born in East
The real
Point.
Atlanta?
Yeah, I was born in
They
East
gonna say
Point.
Gwinnett, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? He from Gwinnett, so he going, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I grew up a little bit on the outskirts though. Like I was born in East Point,
Word.
but I grew up in like Ellenwood, Boulder Crest and stuff, Crime Mob, Lucky Buck and shit like that.
We're gonna see if you really from Atlanta. What high school you went to?
No, I went to the
I
went to Woodland High School out there in McDonough though. Yeah.
See, that's how you get them. Yeah. Where you went to high school at? Oh, you went to McDonough? Oh, you a McDonough motherfucker. Where you went? You ain't go to Grady?
No,
You ain't a Grady baby. You a Grady baby?
Yeah, no,
man.
I'm from the South Side. I went to school. I went to Sandy Creek in Fayetteville.
Okay, that's what's up. South Side representing.
Yeah, what high school you went to?
I'm in Philly, bro.
Oh,
I went to
okay.
Roxborough. I'm a real Philly motherfucker. West Philly, North Philly, South Philly.
Okay.
I came down here. I'm in here trying to steal what y'all got.
Okay.
I've been here 25 years, so I could be a Philly Atlantean if that's what they want to call it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You brought a lot of culture here, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
Sure, man.
You know? What is it about the Atlanta culture that helped you guys get into the production and things of that sort?
I just think we're collaborative, you know. I think we help each other a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I think we get in and just, you know, feed off each other. We inspired by each other, so we just feed off each other every day. And I think that's the best thing about being in Atlanta.
The South always had that Southern comfort feel. That's probably why I came down here after school. I was just like, man, at least they say what's up. When you at home in Philly, we don't say what's up. You say what's up, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all box up there.
Yeah, you say it was a problem. What you think the culture is about here?
I mean, I think I agree with that. Like, my grandfather taught piano at Morehouse College, so like I always was just around it. And I just feel like for some reason, like Atlanta just has like a music culture. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think it goes for like a lot of other states as well, like New York and, you know, LA and stuff like that. But I feel like in Atlanta, we kind of just like, it's like family.
Right. Biggest record you've done, both of y'all, or have y'all done the biggest record together? Because I'm gonna jump around here because how I like to do it. I like to start and then end how we started. Yeah. So.
I think my biggest record I feel like is Sweetest Pie, but my most noticeable record I think
that's
is
by who?
That's Dua Lipa and Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
But I think my most notable record is Whole Lot of Money with Bia. It's a whole lot of money in this one.
That was my shit.
Yeah.
I would probably say biggest record, I'll probably say Walk Like I Talk It with Migos.
Oh,
and
shit.
Drake.
You need my cash app?
Huh.
My cash app?
Nah,
I need to borrow some money.
you got a pool in front of your door. I've been to your house before, so
He definitely
like,
been to the crib.
yeah.
I'm about to say, you need my cash app? That was a big ass
Nah,
record.
cash
man.
at me. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the QC days, you know, you started, you know, very early, but doing your thing, but then, you know, you get acclimated into the QC family, which I love and have a lot of respect for them over there. You know, I spent a lot of time. Even Coach K has been, you know, one of our first sponsors in the mixtape era, even management, you know what I'm saying? And met P along the way. You know, P always used to come to me and be like, yo, I need to sit with you and just pick your brain on the music. You know, I remember one time he was at the radio station over there on Northside Drive, and we just talked outside, and he was like, he telling me all the things, the good things he had, like the Migos and stuff. He was just always super interested in music, man. Like, real good dude, man. I fuck with him heavy. What was that like, man?
Man, shout out Coach K and P, man. I ain't gonna lie though. Like my mentors for real.
Yeah.
So, you know, like they just always just taught me like you just gotta stay down and work and like, you know, lock in. So like I know Coach K like you was talking about back in the day with like the Jeezy and like everything. Like he kinda like just like been acclimated to like the Atlanta culture for so long. It's crazy. And then, you know, P came in and then he just a hustler.
Yeah.
He just taught me hustle. Like
He was relentless, man. I remember I just seen a tiger in his eye. Like he was like, he really wanted that shit.
he
bro.
just not gonna stop.
Yeah.
He wake up every morning and he gonna call you. He gonna be like, "What we doing? Like, what we doing? Like, you come to the studio today? What we like? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, it really just taught me a lot, just like to like grow as a young man.
Yeah. Did you ever get a chance to talk to Coach about the '90s come up and stuff like that? Because he got some crazy stories. He never told you about them stories.
He told me some stories about like shit with him and Jeezy. When, like they had rented out a house and like they was like recording every day and like just turning up, and they was like they had some shit like where we stay at and shit. Like he was just telling me all type of crazy shit. I was like, oh, that's funny as hell.
Yeah. So I think we met him late '90s. He had a group called Jadis. I think they were signed to Sony, if I'm not mistaken. You could correct me. But Jadis also, they had guy Slick Puller was around at that time. He just had a lot going on, so they actually brought so much that, you know, I was sleeping on Drum couch and trying to go back and forth. I ain't had no crib at the time, and Drum was on Glen Iris, which was in the hood. People wouldn't even know. It's in Fourth Ward. I mean, it's booming at this time.
Booming.
He right there next to Irwin Street and all that, and they like, yo, y'all live right here? Like, we live right there in Fourth Ward. This is before they made it Ponce and all that in Atlanta culture. What was the first type of records you were making when you got to QC, or, you know, when you was collabing?
Yeah, so basically, when Mako signed to QC after he made Bitch You Guessed It, you know what I'm saying, I just started going up there with him.
I about to say, you made that too? I about to say,
Shout out my
cash
brother.
Definitely send me your cash out.
Cash out.
Nah, I wish. Nah, my brother Brandon Thomas made that.
Okay.
So,
Word.
yeah, so when he got signed, like, I was at Georgia State, and, like, he just called me. He was like, Coach K and them about to sign me, and so, like, he was like, I'm signing QC. So I went up there with him, and I ain't gonna lie, I was up there every day. I would stay up there for 3 days, no ride home. Yeah, just, like, trying to, like, cook up and shit.
Studio was there already, or you just
They had just bought that studio.
Okay.
So, like, we was just up there, OD, me and my boy Deco, we was just locked in, just cooking and cooking and cooking.
Word.
So I just was like, you know what I'm saying, like, that was just, like, a time period that I'll never forget, where I just feel like I really just learned work ethic. Like, I was always cooking up before that, but, like, it was, like, my work ethic, like, improved.
Word. Did y'all come from a musical background, like family in church or something like that played, or just?
Nah, not at all. No. The only person that did music in my family was my Uncle David. He was a DJ for Kilo Ali back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
So
Y'all-
just
y'all
looking at
in
that
the
type of
mode.
stuff. Yeah.
Oh, he had it going at that point. How about you?
Yeah, so my grandfather, he taught piano and music at Morehouse.
Okay.
So he always had us in music, and I was always in band, marching band, and all that
You
stuff.
play instruments?
Yeah. I played saxophone, clarinet, piano,
Oh,
drum
man.
set. I was
man.
played snare in the marching band, like all that shit.
Yeah, you was already tapped in.
Yeah, I was already on the music shit, but with the like after the QC stuff, we had grabbed a studio like Shaliford, shout out Shaliford. It ain't there no more.
Legendary.
Yeah, but we started cooking up every day and stuff too. That's when I met him. And then
Was that in the house? It was like in the house?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
It was just like just random, like building with just a bunch of studio spaces in it.
Got you. Okay.
And we just in and out, but everybody was there. Whoever's Pablo One, TK and Cash,
Jose Guapo.
Jose Guapo, like it was crazy.
Oh, y'all had the hood booming.
Yeah, we
my
had that.
516 and Sunny joint.
Yeah.
He had that whole trap. That joint was going crazy.
Yeah, it was booming.
I heard about that.
That was a joint. Yeah, so I really wanted to get into the instrumentation and everything with you. When was the first time you caught the bug and said, I want to do music? Like, not outside of instruments. Like, I want to do, like, you know, my first bug would probably be Run DMC, Raising Hell. You probably didn't know that. He was not even thought of. You know what I'm saying? Both of y'all niggas weren't even thought of. You know what I'm saying? Raising Hell came out. I bought a vinyl. It was probably 1985 or 1986. But I bought that. I was very young still. I was like 6 or 7 years old. But when I bought that, there were some, like Peter Piper and all them records, they just like, I caught the bug, like, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, damn, this is something I wanted to do. Is that something? You know
Nah, for sure. I know exactly what you mean. I mean, I always loved music, like, especially like just coming up and like always being in band and marching band and all that. But I would say the bug for production, it was 2010. I was a sophomore in high school, and my boy was like, yo, you should we should make beats on this shit called FL Studio. And he gave me this fucking flash drive with FL Studio on it. Like, and I put that shit in my computer and I was just like fucking with it. And I was just like, at that point, I was just like clicking shit and just like doing bullshit. But like, I was just like, oh shit. Like,
it's like a video. They say FL is like a video game.
Yeah, exactly. Cause you just like clicking it and you just like hearing it. I was just like, oh yeah, I'm rocking with this. And I just kept doing it. And then I would probably say after like a year, I was like, oh yeah, I'm making music for sure.
Oh, that's dope. How about same with you?
Yeah. I started making beats late. So like right before I met him, I just started making beats. But I wanted to do music in high school. Like when I started listening to like Rich Kids and when they start coming out with them Sat Right, We Straight, Deal on the Way though, like
futuristic.
Yeah, like a lot of that stuff, like Young LA, J Money and stuff like that.
Futuristic swag.
So I was like, okay, I gotta get into it.
Yeah.
Now Jeezy always been an inspiration, you know, Thug Motivation 101 and stuff like that.
Real pivot. Did you, after getting into instruments and learning FL and get into the space where he's like, man, I want to do music. I love this shit. It's like, I can't stop doing it. Did you ever get a chance to go back to hardware and understand like the MPC or understand the keyboard or those things? Or you just was like, nah, I'm on some YN shit, fuck it.
Stop, bro. Yeah. We were just talking about that. Remember, we were talking about hardware. You know, it's crazy. I just bought the new Arturia keyboard. I love hardware. I like both. Yeah. But like, when I first started making beats, it was not like a thought in my head to like be like, I'm gonna go buy the MSR, like whatever, like the ASR, what's it called? What's the ASR thing? Yeah, like, I wasn't even on that yet. Like, I kind of was just like, I just bought a MIDI and I kind of was just like, you know, just like trying stuff out. But now that I'm like, now I peep what y'all was on. I get it. Y'all was on it. Y'all was on it. You know yeah. Like the MPCs and like all those different keyboards and stuff. Like I get it. Like it's a different sound. It's like even if you get a VST version of it, it don't sound the same.
Yes, it's the analog feel. It's just it's a warm feel. FL11 or the current FL?
Current FL. I update every time. So
you debunking what Southside and London and all those guys saying by saying FL11 is the best one?
Nah, shout out my brother Southside though. But I don't agree.
I'm asking everybody this, by the way. Southside, I'm asking everybody.
That's my dog. Yeah. He said that Mac don't have the same feel as Windows and like the older FL. I think that it's just up to how you want to mix.
Got you.
Mix your beats. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm very specific with how I mix my beats. Okay. So, you know, I think it's up for like interpretation.
Yeah. Would you consider yourself an engineer in that space? Like how you're mixing records? Would you consider yourself an engineer? Just off that dynamic and sonic?
Nah, I wouldn't say engineer because I don't really like engineer vocals and stuff. Okay. I think I can mix a beat very well though.
Okay, yeah, because Dr. Dre was one of the best engineers of all time, and people don't know that. In and out of vocals, just the way he make sound. Mm-hmm. Like people always forget that that's part of the actual production is making it sound the best.
Well, in that aspect, then I would consider myself an engineer because like sometimes we put vocals in the beats and like stuff like that. So like it just depends.
Okay.
How you skew it.
Yeah, you gotta chop it up.
How about you? You consider yourself a good sound mix engineer, or you just mainly adding, or what?
No, I definitely think I'm a great engineer, vocals and everything, beat. Okay. mixing, mastering, whatever it takes. I think I'm incredible at it.
You're a FL General too?
Yeah, FL. Yeah, FL.
You switching on? You
But
gonna get the MPC?
Hey,
on
look,
Logic,
hey,
though.
tell the truth.
He's switching to FL, but I started.
You got him on FL?
Yeah.
It Logic.
I started on
It
Logic
Logic,
because I
nigga.
play keys, so it's like you can really like just get in there and just play instruments on Logic. But FL just more efficient, I think. Like,
Yeah, Logic's not that good. Change our mind. This is why I talk shit. Change our mind. Logic. You gotta fix this shit, bro. There's no way we gotta keep going in here and coloring shit and trying to make it better and all that. But I understand why you switched.
The drum pattern sucks. Like, so
Yeah.
I had to do like a third-party machine and get the drums. But FL is like, wait.
You had to go battery and all that
Yeah.
shit.
But look, I'll give it to you like this. Shout out FL, shout out Image Line. I love y'all. I appreciate you putting
Change
me
I
on
like
that
FL.
cloud.
Change that.
But I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
taking this out. Y'all didn't give us no check. Don't be shouting out no FL.
We
Y'all didn't give me
shouting
no check. Image Line, give us a check. Y'all put it back in.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. Ableton lit too though.
Ableton's the best thing.
This the best thing.
I ain't gonna know. I'm going FL. Don't listen.
I go FL. Ableton might be the most creative dog.
And what are you trying to be when you grow up? Are you trying to be creative?
A fireman. I'm just like, I don't know.
Fireman. Are you trying to grow up? Are you trying to be the best creative? You heard my man say it's the best for a creative mind.
It is.
Versus the video game mind.
You got the dual.
I don't really know how to use Ableton all the way right now, so like I can't say, but I can say like the way you can do shit with like stretching guitars and stuff like that.
It's crazy. It's insane.
Yeah, like
It's insane.
They got a new FL update. Did you see it?
yeah, I just seen it today. I just see FL 2025. As soon as I
bro.
get to the crib, I'm going on.
Bro, Image Line, this is cheating. But I get it. Wait till you see what they put in this joint. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
Man, it's insane. I ain't gonna lie. I saw some stuff and I was like, this week, it's crazy. I started just messing around with FL.
It's better than Ableton.
No. But I
It's better
saw
than MPC.
It's better
it's
than MPC.
better
for sure.
than MPC. No.
Nah. it
Yes,
is.
I know that's what you love.
So the MPC is one of my favorites.
That's what you was making your beats on back in the day.
ASR, but I did love the MPC, and the same reason he got you off of Logic is the same reason some of my peers was getting me off the ASR into the MPC, saying it's more creative. You know what I'm saying? You can do more. You know what I'm saying? But I just started doing some FL stuff, just messing around, and I understand why, because it's fun. It makes the actual, if you're doing a job, say we're going to work on Glorilla, it's actually, it don't feel like work because it's so much experimental things going on.
play the game.
It's hard to do that with Logic. You'll lose your whole inspiration based on Logic. Change our mind.
Just because it looks like
You know what I'm saying?
even look ugly.
Change
You
our mind.
trying to put the drums, it look like
Yeah, it don't look right. You get the dragging, it's just
just
so
look
like
crazy.
wrong, and the automation is bad. But that's why I like live. And I think because I'm a DJ, that's where I got into the live piece because it feels like I'm DJing almost.
What you think about the mixtape era? You think artists should start going back to that and try to get back, establish the culture more with the music now?
I would love that, but I also we need to 2025 it. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to start showing the YNs how to how to develop into something before jumping out there. A lot of us are just, when I was doing the things, I just didn't go and say Clue was screaming all over the records. You know what I'm saying? I ain't say K Slay and all them. We did it in our own way. Like we felt like a billboard to artists. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you didn't hear how good this music is, you're gonna hear my voice bring that attention to the music. And I feel like not everything, a lot of the game now is emulation of what was there instead of saying, let me do something and make it better. Yeah. And that's why I want the young folks to do. If we go back to the mixtape era, let's go back to don't make my drop. You know what I'm saying? And put your name on it. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't do Gangsta Girls and you're going to do Gangsta Stoves. It's like, let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? Let's not do that. Let's figure out some way to do it. Like Green Lantern was the best drop I heard back in the day. And I was like, what's that version of me? We don't have that enough with the young folks because the learning curve is so easy now. You got ChatGPT, you got prompts, you got YouTube to learn stuff. We had to go find our way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure y'all had to find your way as well. In that, when you're finding your way, did you say, I want a DJ too that's gonna help me in my business and my brand? Is that something y'all ever thought about? Did y'all ever try?
Yeah, I do
Yeah,
it
we
all the
DJ,
time.
DJ now.
I just DJ DDG's Rolling Loud set.
Oh, where?
Yeah, I do. I do college shows, all type of stuff.
So you mix or you press the button?
I'm definitely not getting activated like you, brother. I'm picking the song, and I'm, you know what I'm saying?
Are you talking?
Yeah.
Or you just let it
I'm
ride?
yelling on the mic, for sure.
All right. Did you see that? And you're doing it as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is
yeah.
that helping your production?
I think it helps me just by seeing how the crowd reaction and see how you can do the call and response and stuff like that. I think it helps me more with the songwriting because I songwrite as well. So just to be able to write those songs and get that call to action for the crowd and stuff like that, I think it helps me a lot.
The question I'm asking, because when I was in DJ mode heavy, and I stopped quite some time, I felt like when I couldn't make people dance anymore, I wasn't excited. I didn't draw any inspiration to make records because I didn't know what they were going to dance to. Now you're in a club, people aren't dancing as much. Their phone, everything. We're in a section. I'm with my friends. Everything is about environment. How do you take that inspiration and make records like, I know what they're going to do when they hear this? I used to do that. Like, I used to do records and be like, oh, Shorty's over there going to go. I already know what's going to go. Because I used to play the records that if they was not ready to dance, they was about to be ready to dance.
About to be ready to
you know what I'm
dance.
saying? How do you get into that process with inspiration?
Nah, I know exactly what you're saying, because nowadays, even if you DJing, the girls really just selfies and shit. They not really like, you know what I'm saying, how it
background
used to be.
music,
Yeah, like, so it's like you kind of just gotta like, I kind of like go just off the vibe of like, if I see them like, you know, bobbing their head and like, you know what I'm saying, turning up. Because it's so hard to just tell if people are even like receiving a record.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I think we just gotta I think it just make me want to just step it up a little bit because like, I know they gonna dance if you play back that ass up.
That's
You know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying? So it's like we gotta just try to produce those type of records that'll generate that action that we want.
That's a fact. Moving along, I wanted to ask you guys what you guys will be doing if you weren't producing.
If I wasn't producing, can it still be music involved or like completely not music related?
I mean, because you play instruments, it probably music involved, but okay, for instance, mine's wasn't. It was basketball, let me see, it's basketball, music, basketball was first, music, and then it was architect, because I knew how to draw real well, but I wasn't good enough to play basketball, you know what I'm saying? And architect, and I just didn't like actually drawing out blueprints and stuff. Like when I went to like the art schools when I was young, I just couldn't, I like to build things, but I didn't like drawing blueprint. I didn't like the math of it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is there something that you thought about like, damn, shit, this don't work. You know, I can go fix cars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, facts. Nah, I played basketball in high school and shit too, though. But I'm 5'8", so I knew that shit was dead. But
No hops.
Yeah, niggas over with. But I was at Georgia State. I was a music major and a graphic design minor, so I'd probably just be doing
shit,
something
okay.
with art. Yeah.
Okay.
Same
How about
shit.
you?
Drawing.
I'll be doing cybersecurity for sure. I'm an IT major, so like I always been computers. I worked at Geek
Hey,
Squad.
scammers, he don't mean nothing about it.
Yeah,
Just, he didn't make it that way. He's on the music, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
I used to work for Geek Squad and shit back in high school.
Oh, word?
So, yeah.
Oh, he
so
probably
I-
fixed a couple of my computers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
I stole some computers and then took them to Geek Squad to have them fixed because Apple wasn't going to fix it. It was going to take my
we
shit.
clear them off and redo
Yeah, I was on some shit. Cyber science.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'd be doing for sure.
Oh, that's dope. The influence of the A in music. What artists do you think from the A are becoming popularized by Atlanta sound that's not from Atlanta?
Well, I feel like that Atlanta just has so much influence, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like just with like Outkast and like
Yeah.
just 10 million artists that, you know, came from Atlanta. But like new artists that are being influenced from older Atlanta?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
I say Boss Man D-Lo.
Yeah.
Like, he not from Atlanta, but I feel like I would have thought he was.
Yeah.
I would have thought he was.
Yeah. How about Big X the Plug?
Yeah.
You think it's Atlanta influenced?
I think
In Dallas.
Yeah,
In-
he sound
in
like
Dallas.
Texas. He sound like
Texas,
Texas.
yeah,
He
Texas.
sound like Texas
Yeah.
to me.
And just flip the side, how about someone like JID? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they
I feel like he has those like sediments of Outkast, organized noise, but he also has like a little bit of,
Up north.
you feel what I'm saying?
black too.
Yeah, for sure. The only reason I'm asking that is because how do we stay fresh in helping these artists grow past certain barriers when they're focused on a certain sound? like a Southern Atlanta sound? How do we help them as producers get into a space of, hey, become as big as Kendrick Lamar took his sound from LA, as Drake took his sound past Toronto, as Jay-Z took his sound past New York? How do we start helping these YNs get back to the spot?
You know what it is, what we was talking about earlier, is artists being influenced by other artists. I think it's just about them studying other artists, and like, just like as producers, we study like other genres, you know what I'm saying? Like I love like tapping into like the sexy drill sound from New York, and like the you know what I'm saying, like the West Coast sound. Like I love the stuff that Mustard's doing over there. Like I love just trying to like diversify. I think it's all about just studying all the music.
Dope. That's a good answer.
Yeah, I think just as producers, we got to just start back producing, man. We got to be in these rooms with these people and just kind of just get away from just making the beat. Because I think we got into a era we just make the beat, we send an email, and then we just kind of let them rock, do their thing, and come out. But I think we just need to be there, vocal coach them, tell them what to say, tell them how to say it. Just pull up that inspiration to them, like, oh, listen to this artist, look how they did it. And just kind of just, not copy it, but just kind of just get that influence into the room again, like just get that inspiration in the room.
Yeah, I think we got to unpopularize some things. Like we got to allow the producer to take the whole project or the whole song and do their thing. We can't have an artist being in demo-itis mode, and we can't do post-production. We can't, help you with the idea. You don't like my line in the hook. Like we gotta kind of get in there. And there's certain spaces people are like that, but we got to kind of break down that wall so people are coming in like, I came to work with y'all. What do y'all think I should be doing?
So I got a question for you. So I was talking to Timbaland. Shout out, Big Bro. I was talking to him, and I was telling him like,
He might be on. He might be on.
no,
Yeah,
they are OG.
That's my OG.
Yeah.
You know why? Yeah.
You still
we all YNs.
I'm Big Bro. That's all.
But dog, I was talking to him, and I was telling him like, he was asking me like, when I'm in sessions, like how does it normally go? Like I was like, I really be playing through beats, or like ask them if they want to make something from scratch or however it goes. He told me that back in the day, he said he used to pull up to the studio with like 3 to 5 beats and play them over and over and be like, pick from these 5. Is that how you work, or do you like?
That's how.
Are you like? I got 30-packer.
Yeah, shit. If I had my phone, I'll show you the text. Somebody just asked me for some beats yesterday. I sent 1 beat.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what he said. He was
one
on.
beat.
He was like, "No, this is the beat you're getting on. You want to work with me? Like,
Yeah.
get on this beat."
And I think that if you set that standard, either they get it or they don't. It's about the business. This is what I think works for you. I always tell people this, and this ain't no secret. When people ask me for beats, think Glorilla, for instance, right? I'm gonna send her everything that wasn't nothing she ever heard before. I may send her a whole album full of blueprint type shit. Just 2. I might give her 3 of them. She could say, I don't fuck with his shit. I don't need no more. Or she could be like, damn, that's interesting. Should I work with him? Because I may be able to tell him, yo, add these 2 sounds to make it a little bit more Memphis, and we off to the races. You know what I'm saying? Or versus, how we used to do it was like, you get 1 beat, bro, or I'll make something. But these are 2 things I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna make 40 beats. You know what I'm saying? I just had a session with G Herbo, and I did a practice. He was doing some promo work, but I did a practice. I'm like, Brand, I'm gonna see how many beats I can make in an hour. But it wasn't focused on him. I was just making beats. You know what I'm saying? I was making beats. I looked up, I was like, I did 8. But it was just like for my own exercise. But there was 2 in there. I was like, these is for him. That's all he's getting. The next day I came, I didn't make any beats. I just started on doing some Slum Village type shit or some shit I wanted to do. And I felt like once I get these ideas, that's all I'm going through. You're not going to get 20 beats and we're going to figure it out. Because now I'm giving the artist too much leeway to be too creative when we got to focus on these 2 joints. That's it. You know what I mean? And I think Timbaland is right. Back then, I think he used to have an ASR full of sounds. And he'd be like, if you don't like them beats, I'm going to play these keys, and then you're going to fuck with that. Now you're going to walk out. But that's where we need to do with the artists. Like, artists need to get back to coming to the producer because they studied and they know what sound worked. And that's what happened with Primo and Christina Aguilera, from the story that I've heard, was that she was listening to his records and was like, I want that sound. come work with me. And then when they worked together, it was up to him to craft the sound. She didn't say, I want a Gangstar beat. She was like, I love your sound. This is what I want to do. And I think that's very important, especially for y'all. And turning that corner is to help artists say, we know you big, you got 11 million followers or whatever you got on Spotify. This is what I'm bringing to the table. And we as producers need to be able to stand on shit. If she don't pick it, I don't eat. Instead of saying, let me just get the placement real quick and get my little 20,000, da-da-da.
Yeah.
We need to be able to step back and say, yo, this is culture, this is what I'm stepping on, this is how I'm going to separate from others. And I'm going to take it or leave it. I just have to shovel shit. You know what I'm saying? Most of us just say, fuck it, I just do what they want so I can get a placement. Or I just want to gain so I can get high.
Now you gotta stand on business.
Yeah, you gotta stand on business. So to answer your question, that's how I used to.
I definitely fell into that world of just kind of just whatever the artists want, we just gonna do it and get up out of here. Like we definitely fall into that a lot, but we need to change that.
Well, that's because sometimes the artist may not be somebody that we think is gonna get it. There's some people that I've worked with, and I know that they're gonna be in a certain space, and I'll do it. But I still do it with a passionate place. But I got in this space too, as young, and I got in this space where I'm just like, bro, only 25 grand real quick, it don't even matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you like fuck it.
Yeah, because I wasn't inspired or the artist didn't, move me to move like that, or it was a favor. Somebody was like, please work with my artist, and I did it. But for the most part, I like to lead by example because our brand is everything we have, you know what I'm saying? So I want people to start coming and say, yo, I'm gonna see Mono and I'm gonna see OG. I'm gonna get a beat from them separately and I'm gonna get them to work together, but I wanna follow what they're bringing to the table. I love OG Macko, I love Walker Like a Talker, I love the Chris Brown shit that they did. You know what I'm saying? I love the shit they did with Smash, you know what I'm saying?
Sound.
Yeah, like it's all about that, and that's very important. Into some fun shit, right? Favorite artists. We talked off camera. Give me your top three.
I'm gonna go Jay-Z. Nah, Jay-Z a legend for sure.
Big time YN hater. Go
No,
ahead.
I'm not, bro. I love Jay-Z for sure. But top three artists right now.
Oh, right now? Or
I'm going
All time, bro.
all time.
Yeah.
I'm going Drake, Party Next Door, Chris Brown.
Nice. Okay. That's a good one. How about you?
I'm going Future, Stevie Wonder, Anita Baker.
Wow. Okay.
Let me throw in Stevie Wonder. I've been listening to Stevie Wonder every morning. That shit
Stevie
is
Wonder.
I never realized
It's my favorite artist.
Huh? That's your
My
favorite.
favorite.
Like I don't even think
artist.
Drake even can compare to something like that. He gotta start his own list over there.
No, Drake can, but Drake's a goat. But Stevie Wonder, like listening to his music, like the musicianship of it, and like he was making full songs and then grabbing a harmonica and then just doing full minute outros. Like I don't. He's different.
Okay, so you got four. You need one more.
I need one more.
You said Future.
I ain't
Stevie.
gonna lie. He ain't popular, but I'm gonna go Jody Breeze.
Wow. Okay. Shout out to Jody. I ain't seen Jody.
I'm gonna go Jody Breeze, man.
Shout
Just
out to
because I
Jody.
used to listen to him so much in high school. Like.
Okay. Give me four producers.
My favorite top four producers. I'm going number one. I'm going Cannon. Then I'm going Pharrell. Then I'm going 40. I might have to go Tro. I don't know.
Okay,
I might have to
big
go
Tro,
I
yeah,
might have to
Tro.
go Tro. Yeah.
That's my little brother.
Yeah. I gotta go Phil Collins.
Yep. He going crazy.
He go
You
crazy.
said
Phil
Collins.
I gotta
is
go
crazy.
Phil Collins.
Okay.
I gotta go Kanye. I gotta go. What's my man's name? Rod Temperton. Rod Temperton.
Good one.
I gotta go Rod Temperton, and then I gotta go Timbaland.
Timbo. Okay. So we got out the way. You got to do an album with one of the artists and one of the producers, right? Mm-hmm. What would it be? Artist first and the producer.
Like, we gonna make an album together?
Yeah. So pick one of the artists from that, and then one of the producers from that.
Drake and 40.
Drake and 40 and you. Okay.
Rod and Stevie.
Rod and Stevie. That's interesting. That's crazy. Drake, 40, and OG Parker, and they said, you the key man, you give us the idea what we need to do. What's the idea for it? Knowing after how many hits Drake put out, where are you going from there?
Like, vibe, I'd probably go, I'm going R&B.
You're going R&B. What kind of R&B though? R. Kelly R&B, Gladys Knight R&B.
Not Step in the Name of Love, but like up tempo.
I wish.
That could be crazy. Moody, huh?
I wish. I'm trying to I just got an idea of
What's
R&B.
the Space Jam? What? I believe I can fly.
With Drake?
Yeah, we gonna go. I believe I can fly.
And tell me why do you think that would work?
No, I'm fucking with you. No, I would go up tempo R&B.
Like Fiesta.
Yeah,
that's R.
yeah,
Kelly.
I like that.
Okay.
I don't think Drake will be able to pull it off, but Fiesta.
Right, Ken.
But he's leading the sound. He has to go in there and tell them, this is what we doing, fellas. We doing
Yeah,
Fiesta.
we're gonna get it right.
And they're going to be like, you sure? And you're going to be like, positive.
Yeah,
And
we're gonna get
they're
it
going
right.
to say, what do you think that's going to do for me in my career?
Matter of fact, we might go dancehall.
Dancehall.
Afrobeat.
What kind of dancehall though?
It's like some up tempo, like, you know,
Like Mr. Vegas Head High or like
like Controller.
Controller. Okay, whole album of that.
Afrobeat album, that could be crazy.
You're doing a whole album with them.
That could be crazy. An Afrobeat album could be fire
Okay.
for the culture.
Yeah.
Okay. So Rod Temperament and Stevie Wonder and Mono.
I'm going We Are the World.
We Are the World. And why you
Man.
why you going We Are the World?
I just got to go We Are the World, man. It's inspirational, especially if you're talking about after all the hits that he already done had. He already done did the soulful. He already done did the jazzy. It's like we gotta go big. Now he older. He gotta go We Are the World. We gotta make an impact with the album.
Okay. Features that you put on that album. What would be the features?
On the Afrobeat album, I would probably go Party, Tyler, Doechii. I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? The people that, Burna Boy.
Burna Boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
The We Are the World song.
Nah, it's an album. You did a whole album. He said We Are the World album right now.
I gotta go Charlie Wilson. I gotta go Chris Stapleton.
Yo, we crazy.
I gotta go Chris Stapleton.
The country We Are the World.
He go crazy now. Teddy Swims. I gotta put them together.
Those the only features.
Yeah.
So if it's Stevie's like, bro, I gotta get a rapper on my shit. Who's the rapper?
I'm taking it back. I gotta go Andre 3000.
Good one. And you said, who'd you say was the features? You said Party
Boy,
Next Door.
Party.
Yeah.
What did I say? I say Tyler. I say
Tyler, Party, Burna Boy, Chris Brown.
Right.
Chris Brown. That'd be a good one too.
Chris Brown.
Good
Now
feature.
they all have worked together before, so you wouldn't add in no new.
If I had to do like some like left field shit, I would probably go.
You do like Charlie XXX or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who ain't been on no.
XCX, I'm sorry.
Who ain't been on no Afrobeat shit at all. I ain't gonna lie, I'd probably just go Justin Bieber.
That's a good one. I always said if I had to do an album with people, it would be me, Pharrell, and Jay-Z.
That could be legendary.
Yep.
That would be legendary.
And the album would be called Marcy Projects, and I would talk about everything that he did that wasn't hustling. Everything he saw in the street that wasn't hustling. And I think that'd be a challenge for him. You know why? Because all he talk about is
I was
hustling.
about to say that's the
You
whole.
know what I'm saying? He's told that story, and it's playing off the part I was telling you. When we go in the room, we need to start being able to express where we think these albums should be going. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I wanted to get y'all opinion on who y'all would pick. You know what I'm saying?
I go like that.
Yeah, he's We Are the World.
I gotta
He's
go like
dance hall. We already know he's trying to be in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some street shit. I don't know what's going on over here, but you know what I mean? I feel like if I was with Pharrell, I could say, yo, you know exactly what to do, key-wise and all this. Let me bring it home with the actual rap feeling. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So we here to do what record?
We're gonna break down Cardi B Enough.
You gotta make it from scratch. You remember it? Long story short, man, we here with Mono, OG Parker, Don Cannon. You know what it is, baby. Let's get into it. The BackTrak General, I'm here with the superheroes. That's what I'm calling from now on. OG Parker, he's OG, not Unk.
Yeah.
My man Mono over there.
YN.
We here to remake the song from scratch. Cardi B,
Enough.
Miami.
Enough Miami.
You know the vibe.
Before we get into the breakdown, I wanted to mention Chris, my man, your uncle, all right?
Yeah, for sure.
He was one of the first people to do my sound at my gigs back in the day. He's notorious. This guy's the best at sound you can be when it comes to concerts, clubs, events, everything. And for a good 97 to maybe 2005 when I was doing them, he was my sound guy. Like if I did a gig, he had to do the sound. He always had it right. He had everything going. I also learned the mix from those sounds too.
Really?
Just hearing how it's supposed to be in the club. So shout out to him. It's my guy right there. This record, you know, was this something where they called you, it was like, we need something for Cardi B? It was like, y'all just cooking and trying to figure it out.
Yeah, so they had like reached out and they was just like, Cardi working, we need a pack. So I was just like, okay, cool. So it's just another day, like, to be honest, like, I was just cooking up and he called me. He was like, shit, I'm finna pull up on you. Let's make some beats.
Okay.
So shit, this probably like one of like, we probably made like 5 that day.
Five that day, but of course the one that go be like the simplest one you don't even think
Yeah,
about.
no,
So
it was like nothing, like, we just cooking up some random shit. Like,
Is that a normal cook-up day for y'all? That's like 5 a day.
we go crazy sometimes. Like we might go
It
8, 10, you never know.
What's the most y'all made in a day?
That's a good question.
Probably like 8 or 10 beats.
Yeah, I was about to say
Full
probably like
beats or
in
just
LA or
ideas?
some shit.
Like ideas and like whoever computer it's on, we might map it out later on. But like we like to have fun when we make beats too. So we might play the game, we might be shooting arcade, we might be playing pool, basketball. You never know. So we try to keep it fun.
Right. So when you're walking into this pack, right? What was the first thing y'all was thinking about? We're gonna cook up, but where we gonna aim? What's our target?
I ain't gonna lie, like the way my mind is, I can't do that. Like I can't like the aim and shit. And I really like, cause like I be all over the place. So like I like the way I like to cook up. I just be like, shit. I just like the first thing that come to my head. Like I just
Facts.
put it down. Like fuck it.
Facts. Same with you?
Yeah, because I think it becomes too much like a job if you just trying to aim for one artist. You're gonna get burnt out. Like,
Right.
We just need Cardi B stuff. We're gonna be making the same beat over and over and over.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Out of the 5 beats that day, which number beat was this?
First one.
This was the first one? Which one did y'all think was gonna go?
I probably wouldn't even say this one. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He said that, but I don't know.
Yeah, like I don't know. Probably like the third one. Probably I don't know.
Third one?
Yeah.
Because we like to just like sometimes we just be going crazy because we both musicians, so it's like we might be playing something super crazy, super soulful, super jazzy, but like when they heard this, it's like automatic. I want to do it, so I definitely didn't think it was gonna be this one just because we make so many crazy beats that we, you never would have thought about it.
Out of those, did any of those other beats sell?
I'm pretty sure seen that.
Probably.
Probably.
To be
yes,
honest,
I feel
we
like-
went back and looked at the dates and shit. Like I don't know. Like we've had a session one time where we cooked up like 3 beats and like all 3 of them got placed.
Well, that was a LeBron day.
Yeah.
All of them joints.
And then
got
you have
placed.
a day where you make a whole bunch of 5 beats and like none of them get placed. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just never know how that shit gonna go.
Yeah, they say the definition of a super producer is almost 3 or 4 placements a year.
I didn't know that.
So if you beyond that, then you a goat.
no, we
You know,
killing-
that's why the
killing that.
goat word and legend gets thrown around so much, because there's some people where you get 20, 30 placements a year. That puts you in a different space. You know what I'm saying? But 3 to 4 placements a year, you're a super producer at that point. And I'm talking about significant. I'm not talking about, stuff that people
Ancillary
come up,
shit,
because we
yeah.
put stuff out, with younger artists that didn't get their chance yet. I'm just saying something, you might have a Cardi or a Drake and so on. So if you get 3 records, you're a GOAT producer at that point.
Yeah.
When y'all started this joint, did y'all start playing? Did y'all start with some type of composition, a loop, or how did y'all start?
Yeah, so we actually started with this one shot. You can play that.
Yeah, it's like a little vocal. It's like
Yeah.
it's like a vocal. We put an effect on it so it kind of sound like
So this is with the effect on it?
yeah.
Where was it at raw?
We won't have it raw yet
Okay.
because we bounced it out and like consolidated it.
Okay. And are these sounds from FL, or is this plugins that you use outside of FL?
This synth bass plugin that I got from one of my producers. I believe it was from my boy Joey Joe.
Okay.
Like he sends me sounds and shit all the time. So
Dope.
yeah, so
Okay.
he had sent me that synth bass, and I was just fucking with it.
Okay, good. Dope shit. Do you have a favorite VST?
Yeah, that's hard. Right now, I would say Sky Keys.
Sky, that's my favorite right now too.
Yeah.
I'm fucking Sky Keys.
Yeah, Sky Keys.
Sky Keys
That's
is
fine.
fire.
I've been going crazy that shit.
I say Analog Lab is probably my
I like
favorite.
that's my second.
Yeah, Analog Lab, yeah.
How about mixing plugins? You got a favorite?
As far as like effects or like just like
Hollow.
Effects.
yeah.
For Hollow, Verb, or just all of this shit?
Verb, of course, the classic FL Panameric EQ2.
Crazy.
Yeah. I like I don't know if you ever heard of a plugin called Pluto.
I haven't heard of Pluto.
Yeah, Pluto and Portal I think is like a really good.
Portal's
Portal's
crazy.
dope.
Yeah, it's like a good effect plugin for sure.
I fuck with Kickstarter. Yeah, like, yo, you
yeah.
put that on everything. It reminds me of how the analog stuff would automatically have some type of compression. So I tune in from there. That's how I know I'm cooking with gas. If I open the Kickstarter, I'm on to something. If that don't come out, I'm getting ready to watch that beat.
Nah, fact.
But go ahead. So you got the
Because you know you can feel it.
Yeah. So you got the synth bass down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that it's pretty simple. We just put a pretty
from
simple.
there,
We just put a pretty simple bounce on it.
Okay.
So we started with the hi hats, just from a random kit. So we just filled every 2-step.
That FL shit, man.
Know what I'm
Fill
saying?
every 2, 4, and 8 step, bro.
You can't do that. And then we just did a little roll in between, just to kind of give it that bounce. Every other. And I think something cool that we did was like alternate the click, the clap and the snare. Like we didn't use like the same instrument over and over. So like the first time it came with a clap, the second time it came with a snare. I think it just gave it that club feel. And we added open hi-hat just to fill the space.
Yeah. All from the same pack, different packs.
They are from different packs. They kind of scattered, but it's like a lot of sounds that we use often.
Okay.
You know.
Did y'all send this beat just as is? Y'all didn't put no hook on it or nothing?
No.
What stops y'all from like writing a hook and sending it? Just try and pressing your luck with it. Like I'm gonna just try to see the hook and see if they fuck with it.
I mean, he writes as well, and sometimes he'll put hooks on stuff that we do. But we just sent it over, and then DJ Sueno added to it a little bit. You know, he added some stuff to it as well, and Partisan Fontaine as well. So we just kind of just like we're just filling it out. Like Party called me, he was just like, oh yeah, we added some stuff to the beat and stuff. It was really like a bare idea, to be honest. It wasn't even like nothing crazy. Like we just added the 808s and like the, you know, everything, just like filled it up. But that's actually a good question. Maybe we should start putting hooks on it. Because like, that might be smarter. You know
I always hear a hook. Always.
I mean, they got the stuff now where you could do your hook, put it in Justin Bieber voice, send it to him, and then most of anything you could probably put in Stevie's voice.
I'm
anything,
killing
you know
AI.
what I'm saying?
I'm
Yeah.
killing
So
AI, bro.
I think that that's gonna be my next quest because I always, if I'm making a beat, I almost hear the melody. So now I'm trying to just say, oh, let me put the melody to the hook down. Even though I ain't got the words, I can feel more of direction for the artist if I'm in that space. Yeah. Sequencing, do you sequence at the same time, later, or, you know, I know y'all use this cheating ass machine. Change my mind.
Cheating?
FL. Yeah, it's cheating.
All right. So, no, so
How is it cheating though?
That right. Okay, go back to the hi-hat. Take the hi-hat off.
there's some other shit
Go.
too that I'll fuck your head up with
Put me
too.
on. Put me on. Put the hi-hat on. Okay.
He just
So play the
said
beat.
me to riff it.
No, he's saying play it.
Nice.
Right?
How y'all used to have to do it?
And then after, quantize.
That's that
And
Logic.
if I had
That's the
to-
same shit.
That's that Logic shit though.
That's that MPC shit. And then like with MPC, you do that, and then
MPC
you just
shit.
press a button, and it goes.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But what he just did was that 4-step.
nah,
Yeah.
they got more shit. The repeat shit is even crazier. So it's like,
Yeah, the repeat shit crazy. Yeah.
like that shit is
We'll
like.
get into that.
But it's way more efficient just to be like, okay, hey, cook me up a little pack.
Yeah.
Cause y'all used to be sitting around all day cooking up that
If I
shit.
can't do it.
Y'all gotta cook up at the house cooking up that shit.
Like, man, I'm not doing
You
that.
see how he did it? You old niggas.
I'm not doing that
You old
shit.
niggas.
So, hell no.
Nah, I was just saying. Yeah.
It's the same shit.
Yeah, so when y'all dragging sounds, y'all dragging in a playlist, and then you just do the pattern and open up the piano roll and do it that way.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way. I see some people do it on this side. Like I watched Metro and at some points, Metro and Hit Boy used the other screen. What's that screen called? When it
The
dots.
mixer,
Yeah,
the mixer screen.
yeah. It's like it showed. The other one. Go to the.
This
That.
screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use that too.
Is that the harder way to make the beat that way?
It just looked
No.
ugly.
He said it looked ugly.
I like to be aesthetically pleasing. You know?
I hear that. So let's get back into it. What else was added after the hi? You did the hi-hat, you did the open hat, you did a snare, clap.
Shit, to be honest, this is like one of the most simple beats we made that ever went so crazy. Like, when I called you, I was like, yo, bro, we got Cardi B next single. He was like, what beat?
This the last beat.
I was
thought you
like,
were saying.
I was like, the beat that we made the other day. He was like, oh shit. What the fuck? We made this shit in like 20 minutes. Like, that ass. Like,
I don't even think it took 20 minutes. It probably was like 7 minutes.
It was just like some
It gotta
regular,
be.
like, we do this shit all day. Like,
Right.
we really be more, like, a lot of our stuff is really more like chord based, like, you know, like, really like playing shit. So it's like, it's just like,
Did the bass.
shit, you know.
So you doubled up on the bass and
Yeah. Actually, they replaced the plug bass. They
Okay.
replaced it.
It's like, like it really, we really just like probably copied it type shit. So
Right.
it's like,
Yeah, you can play it though.
Right.
And I think like a lot of the hit records that's been coming out like the last 2-3 years have been the simplicity like of the beats.
Well,
I think.
throughout the history
Yeah.
of rap in general, a lot of simple beats have made it those hits. You know what I'm saying?
I think for radio, I think radio, like, you know what I'm saying, like the hit songs we hear on the radio, like a lot of it's real simple. And I think that like a lot of like the album cuts are like more so like when you have to like, you know,
Yeah.
like dive into like the, you know.
Yeah, you got to dive in the outros, and transitions.
Yeah,
and stuff
transitions.
like
And,
that.
and you know what I'm really trying to bring back is bridges.
Yeah, everybody is. I love bridges, bro.
But
I
I
sampled
feel like
bridges my whole career. So I'm just trying to figure out like why don't people make bridges anymore? You know
I'm
what
telling you, I don't get it. I really want to bring that shit back because I feel like the bridge is like when you really just like feel it.
Go off.
You
Yeah.
feel
Change
feel
the feel of the song.
Yeah, like you just like, oh shit.
That was also a time for the producer to live, or the musician. It was like, you know, bridge or a small little outro. I just remember like our classic records. It always brings me back to the song, I Love Your Smile, Shanice. Y'all know the song? I love your smile, did it. But when they did that bridge, I never heard this before. When they did the bridge and the end of the song, she was like, go Saxy, go, like the saxophone. And he was just going off on it, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like those are making producers a little bit more famous and just saying, you know, I heard Quincy Jones say, bro, I'm not into rap as much because it's just a 4-bar loop, an 8-bar loop.
Yeah.
We got to get back in the bridges so we can show our talent a little bit more. You know
What's
what I mean?
the best outro you ever heard?
That's a tough one, but I've
Isn't She
heard a
Lovely?
lot. Yeah,
Isn't she lovely?
She Loved Me.
Isn't she lovely?
Isn't she
People love
lovely? Oh, that's probably one of the best. You know what I
There you
mean?
go.
But I mean, depends on how you feel. You could say Michael Jackson Thriller.
Yeah.
Outro.
I gotta go Anniversary.
Insane. Anniversary was one of the best. Okay, Anniversary and You Don't Know My Name, Alicia Keys,
You Don't Know My
which
Name.
turned he sampled his own outro from the orchestra and turned it into Lil Wayne and Babyface. So there's a lot, but we need to get back into those spaces.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got a question for you. What do you think is more important, musicianship or being able to like just like know how to use the DAW or like drumming and like stuff like that?
So
Knowing to be simple.
Yeah.
First is the word producer is knowing how to produce the record, knowing how it's supposed to sound. And that's what I'm saying about the hooks. Y'all giving records with hooks on them more. Just your sequencing, knowing 12, 16 bars. This beat, I would say, called for short verses. So she can get in, get out, go to radio, have a call and response hook. Versus, I want 16 bars, I want her to rap really good right here. You know what I'm saying? Those things first. After that, musicianship, as long as you don't get too jazzy. You know, most people that are too jazzy when they play, and then it gets in the way of the artist, gets in the way of the sequencing and arrangement of the song. But I love musicianship because that brings out certain things. I use a lot of samples, but I would love people to play on top of them, or me to play on top of them and bring out the sample. That brings out certain things, you know what I'm saying? But that's important, musicianship is, and I feel like we need to bring that back. If we can get into some bridges, you know, bridges, even past the producer, the artists were most vulnerable in the bridges. You know what I'm saying? You would hear a couple verses, and you get your bag. They get the feeling. So I feel like because R&B in that sense, we're missing some of that. Like we're missing the feeling, bro. Like carry the story all the way out, but let me figure out why you really love her. And that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me find out why he pissed you off. Like I keep doing that. But yeah, I'm trying to get in that bag.
They was like trying to like cry. They were crying like women, like, you know what I'm saying? They were like yelling and screaming, like, I love you so much.
Bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like it's like nowadays it's like
Yeah.
niggas on the song talking about other shit.
So have you started doing bridges?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Y'all started doing bridges now?
Absolutely, yeah. We did.
How y'all doing that without writing?
It was I write though.
I just
That's right. You do right. You're right. So are you doing down key bridges, or you doing different instrumentation bridges? Like,
yeah, no, I just take it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like you go down step or two, and then like that it just give it that different feeling, and then just rise up. Like
I was thinking about Love on Top, Beyonce, how many times that changed towards the end of the song. It was like 5. They was like, y'all gonna keep going? Y'all gonna keep going? Higher octave, higher octave, higher octave.
It's crazy. Like when
You know
you
what I'm
just
saying?
keep going and you go down, you go do all that. But like these days, a lot of artists don't really.
They don't really want to.
I don't really know if they want that. I didn't want to say it, but like it's
don't.
like they don't. It's like a lot. Like if I play a beat that's like a little like complicated, I can tell it's like a lot.
Yeah, I wish more artists didn't know that their audience gets bored. If they didn't know that, they'll just give them what they really feel. And I feel like because we think the audience is bored, we're like, hey, this beat only got to be 2 minutes. This beat only got about a minute. And I think that's kind of like messing with the music a little bit. Those two things, that and I want to debunk, like Russ said, showing how many people are following me on Muff to Muff and listening to my music. I don't think that's good for algorithm engaging. Some people love that because they need that, but I feel like the person needs to see that in a backlog or in their artist by Spotify account, and not the fans need to see that, because now you have to lead a village. You can't lead them like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got 2 million, it's just like 200 million spins, or it got 200 million streams. It's like, I think that is taking us away from the pureness of the music. So the bridges, the actual thought process of who's listening and how long they listening. I don't want to be like, this song, it's gonna be short because people don't listen that long. I don't want to get into the mind of and the psyche of the fan. I want to teach the fan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I like what Russ, like I like his acclimate about like believing in yourself and being confident and like you know, dropping your own music, and you know what I'm saying, like just believing in your songs, because you know, like as a creative, like when we make music, you know what I'm saying, you might make it and you might be like, is this shit good? Like I know everybody done sat in their room and like made some shit and been like, I don't know if it's the one.
Yeah, yup. That's a part of every challenge. You know, you playing basketball, you trying to figure out, damn, my crossover get good. You know what I'm saying? I'm working out. Did I lose weight? Like it's that same shit. In this record, so we went through all the sounds. You changed the 808 out. Was it other things that y'all added?
No, we really just mapped it out. I'm telling you,
Mapped
this
it
is
out.
one of the simplest beats that we probably made in the past couple years.
And then how about the mixing? I know you talked about earlier that you like the mix. Did you put any mixes on different sounds? Did you do some widening or like in that? Did you put something on a master? I know Hell of a showed me his master, was nothing there. Spin showed me his master, was nothing there. You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't gonna lie. It's a secret, but I'll give it to you. I can't give a preset name, but I will say I put there's a VST called Maximus.
That's old school right there.
Yeah. So we like I
Waves Maximus?
Oh, it's a FL.
Oh, that's
plugin.
Maximum. Oh,
yeah. Maximus is a FL plugin, so we use that, and then we put like there's a preset on there that we use, but I put that on all my beats. But
and that's,
I don't
and
know
that's
if I
for
can
what?
give
That's
the world
for
the sauce.
that's for clean. That's for loud. What is that for?
It's for the it gives that 808 like just a different tone.
Okay, without touching the 808, no balancing.
I don't put it on every single beat, but like when you put it on the beat, it like sometimes it just makes that 808 just like just like the tone of it's just a little different.
So you don't like soft clipper?
I'll use Fruity Soft Clipper a little bit. And
Maximus is like a mastering plugin, so it's like it's used to just kind of raise that level and just really bring it to like that radio quality level when you hear it in the studio, I think.
Right. I got a little mad, Image Line, you better bring this back. I got a little mad when in 2007, 17, when I was working on some of the early Uzi stuff too. We were able to use some of the FL plugins in other DAWs, and they took that away, and I was pissed. You know what I'm saying? I was using Gross Beat in some of those records, but in Ableton.
And they take it out.
It don't work no more. You can't buy the plugins.
Because they got to keep their shit exclusive, though. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm not about to mix my shit in FL if I wanted to be louder. I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Might as well go Pro Tools.
Yeah, facts. So in the mixing of each channel, you might tweak a little piano here and there. You might.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, especially on a beat like this, because it's so simple. It's like, if anything, you're going to take the vocal that's in the back that's kind of carrying the whole song, you're going to kind of duck that so the 808 got some room to live, and, you know. But it's just it's real simple.
We're just EQing it, just mixing it and just, making sure that snare hit, making sure that 808 slap.
Right.
I feel like as long as somebody can be in the club and just turn up, like, I feel like it's easy, no brainer.
What would you tell your younger self about the industry that you know now that you would have warned yourself about?
Man, that it's a lot of fake relationships. It's a lot of just being around people just because they in the mix. You know, I ain't know that really growing up, because I thought, okay, these people that's doing music, they do music, and the people that's friends in the industry, they really friends. But like, you only have a few friends in this industry. Like, everybody's just gonna tell you something just to be, just correct on certain things. So that's what I tell my younger self.
Roger.
No, I definitely agree with that. I think that you just gotta learn to take everything with a grain of salt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta just roll with the punches. Like, sometimes you might have to just work with somebody that you don't like, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really all about the music. So this music industry is so like cutthroat that it's like, you kind of, unless you just want to do it all by yourself, but like, you know what I'm saying? You kind of gotta like just figure out how to navigate through everything. That shit comes with like ups and downs, and
A lot of it.
Yeah,
A lot of it.
crazy.
A lot of it. Financially, pub deal? You got a pub deal?
Yeah.
You got a pub deal?
Oh, yeah.
Where are you?
Selfless promo. Shout out Pulse.
Okay, Post.
Ashley Calhoun.
Okay, Post. Ash, what's up, Ash? He needs some more money.
Yeah,
Where you at?
I'm with Concord.
Concord. Shout to Concord. Who you work with over there?
Jeremy.
Okay, Jeremy. I
Yeah,
think
Jeremy.
Tim Glover was over there.
Tim Glover, yeah.
That's my man. Philly representative.
Tim Glover,
right
what's up, Tim?
Selling your catalog, is it something you think about, something you want to do, or something you like, man, I make too much money. You still got my Cash App. It's too much. I make too much money to even think about that.
Already did it.
Oh, he's out here. He's out here.
Oh, yeah. Somebody's out here.
He's out here. He caught the break.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I would if it made sense, yeah. Just especially to take care of my family if it made sense, definitely.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know about that. Like, when you sell your catalog, everybody's like, man, you got to get a tax man the money. But capital gains is what, 18%. It's less than the 33% that would be. Only reason I'm asked that because some people, and especially some of our forefathers, they hold on to their catalog and they say, I'm leaving this for my kids, right? I ain't got no kids, you know what I'm saying? But I would sell my catalog and leave nothing. I was always a Tupac mind of, once I write this, burn the book. You know what I'm saying? I don't even remember I don't even know what it sounds like. It's gone.
That's what I feel like. I feel like, it's just like like if you're in real estate, you get a house, you sell it.
Yeah,
We made music, we sell it.
that's right.
I don't you know what I'm saying? I don't really get why people like are nervous about it and stuff. Cause like if you feel like you can keep building your real estate repertoire, I feel like I can keep making amazing music.
Word.
So I'm not worried about it. So I did what I did. I sold it.
Yep.
I'm about to keep doing it.
That's a fact.
Sell it. It's like a real estate agent.
Mentorship and executive mode. How close are you to that, you guys now?
Like us being a mentor or having mentors.
Being a mentor.
I feel like I'm that now. To people that's like younger than us, like
Signed producers.
yeah,
and
signed
signed
producers,
artists
like
and stuff
some of
like
the
that.
clients that we manage, like new artists that's trying to get into the industry. I think we do a great job being a mentor to those.
Yeah, I have 9 people signed to me.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Wow.
yeah, that's definitely something that is
That's how I know he got money. He giving out advances and checks like this. I'm about to
Yeah.
sign to this nigga. I gotta keep the lights off.
I got 1 artist and 8 producers. So I've definitely has stepped into that mentorship.
Yep.
And it's difficult sometimes, you know what I'm saying, being a CEO, and like I know wait, what's his name? Don Cannon, he manages like all the famous artists in the world. Like I know you get it. I know you signed all the famous people.
Yeah.
So I know you know what the hell I gotta deal with on a daily basis.
Their problems is your problems.
Yeah, what?
so-
Yeah, you,
Brother, I know.
you gotta dive in that because that's the next level. I always thought producing was the next level, DJing, exec is the next level producer, but I still got a passion for making music. I don't necessarily like the business, but I feel like that's just
It's a part of it.
another vessel to make money. Going back to the beginning, I take this keyboard, I take this computer, and you can't do no more music. What you gonna be for the rest of your life?
I would probably be like an art teacher. I would probably, I'd be drawing and shit. So I'd probably be
teacher.
like some random
Be a
shit.
baseball player.
He could be a baseball player. He must talk about them contracts.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give him my cash app just in case he decides to be a baseball player.
Might as well.
Baseball.
No doubt. I'm here with the superheroes, OG Parker, not the Unc Parker. OG Parker.
YN.
And Mono. And your boy Don Cannon. In general, this is BackTrak. We here, baby.